They cheered me up. Okay, I can't think of that.
Only you're on the bench today.
Yeah. Cheers.
Keeping it fancy today.
You don't like wine,
I
right?
don't like wine.
Like at all?
No, I just can't. I mean, if it's really sweet, but that makes it nice. Like I drink wine.
This isn't. It's okay. It's sweet.
It's just like it has a
It's
weird
kinda
added
sweet.
taste to me.
Uh.
Yes, guys, we are at a new location. We are in a fancy New York location.
Moving up the world because we switched beer to wine.
Beer to wine, and we're gonna call this location for now. Want me to give a name?
Edgar's Corner. Welcome.
I wasn't prepped for any of this.
How's it feel to be in my corner, buddy?
We have some separation, bro.
So yes, today we are at Edgar's Corner. I still love the name.
It works perfectly because I'm literally sitting in the corner. So there you go.
So,
Welcome,
yeah.
guys.
They are no more locations after this. So as of right now.
You've met all of our locations. Welcome. We've been rotating, trying to give you guys a new view, different spots, different locations, change it up a little bit because they saw we were doing this at work and they sort of told us we can't show up on weekends.
So we decided to switch it up every now and then. So I hope you guys enjoy this new location. As you can see, I'm on the bench today.
Literally.
But we are still the benched, and as you can see, Eddie is here. Marco is not here today. He is in Utah.
Yeah.
So
vacation.
Any listeners or viewers in Utah, look for Marco and throw some cake in his face. So he knows you guys are fans or supporters.
Can you imagine someone just shows up and just slams a cake?
Get in your face!
What the hell, dude? I saw your bench warmers. Oh, it's okay.
I can do
Straight
that.
up Steve Aoki style, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Sheet cake.
But I feel bad for that cake that's gonna waste.
What goes to waste?
The cake.
We gotta go get
Some of
the
it's
Oreo
gonna
one.
get in his mouth, so he's gonna chew on some of
Some of it. What were you saying?
We gotta go get the Oreo one that we had to throw away for yours. That was good.
That was good.
Cake. So. Anyways.
Speaking of cake, let's go to Prem. There's no segue there. I don't want to say that.
Well, the Prem is the icing on my cake for the weekend. So.
Yes. Oh.
Yes, I like
Eddie.
that. I like that.
So there's a segue. I was just waiting for Eddie to take over that part right there.
I'm sorry, I don't have the Ricky jokes, man. I try to come up with them myself, but I
The
don't
Ricky is one of a kind. He's unique.
That's why he's the boss.
So he's the boss.
We're learning from him, and we're still not there.
Talking to Eddie's icing for the weekend, which is Prem Talk. We are gonna cover a few games today. We're not gonna go over all the games, but what we think we'll talk get more in depth are gonna be in the Man United Watford game and the West Ham United Chelsea game. So let's start it off with the other games that happened. First one I
around
wrote
the
down.
world or
Nah, we're gonna keep it.
We'll break it into little segments for you guys. So if you want to listen to this, listen to this. If you want to go to that. I'll put the video description. I'll try to put the video description somewhere around here.
Just fast forward. But for now, we're gonna do the just quick overview of some games in the EPL. So what do you got?
So I want to mention Fulham Watford. Watford are still top four, and
incredibly,
they got a tie today with Fulham, who have been kind of like supposed to. They were like, expected to do pretty decently. I feel like. Did you guys having to like follow up on the game?
Not really, to be honest with you. I had a few players of Watford on my EPL team for fantasy.
That game was at 10, right?
No, 7:30.
7:30.
That was an early one. Yeah, that was a tough one. But honestly, everybody thought Watford's gonna be Leicester, and now they're dropping points against Fulham. So
I've done my fair share waking up at 7:30 games, man. So
yeah,
try to.
I
try not to do it all the time.
I do think that the thing that Dini said this week is pretty on point, though. He did mention how him and players like Ings, what they have to do to get on the English team, and players like Welbeck, who barely play, always get on it. So it was a good shout for a team that's still in top four. So that was good. But hopefully Watford gets to stay up there, keeps Arsenal and the Spuds out.
If you guys could see Eric's face, he's not a big fan of Welbeck, so.
No, I'm not a big fan of Dean either. For talking trash about Arsenal. I'm with my clubs today. Don't come at me. No,
Oh,
I mean,
the cojones thing.
yes. You just.
Bad memory. Let's move on. What else you got?
No, I mean, I just enjoy Dini, but like, I hate him because every time the Bucks gets on the field, he scores a goal. So fuck you, Troy Dini. If you're watching this, hit the
I mean,
like,
I think
subscribe.
every team needs a Troy Deeney though.
Absolutely.
I mean,
You have your Granit Xhaka. Liverpool used to have
him.
Emre Can, but I don't know who's gonna be our Troy Deeney type player.
Who is going to be Troy Dini this year? I'm thinking
Shaqiri?
No, I'm
No,
thinking being
Shaqiri's not on the
Keita.
field that much. I would think
Yeah.
Keita, because Keita has gotten a lot of red cards last year.
Yes.
So,
I
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah, so it might be Keita.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see what it is.
but Bino wants to learn his English, well, he might be up there.
So speaking actually of Liverpool and which weekend? This weekend?
Southampton.
Southampton.
Yeah.
Talk about one.
Phenomenal. And I don't think we were firing on all the cylinders, but we had a very controlled game.
Yeah, man. There's like all the players that scored except for Mo Salah was like none of them were on my fantasy squad, so that kind of screwed me. Who the fuck thinks Joe Matta's gonna score? The fuck?
Who thought he was gonna get minutes? He's played maybe 30 minutes all season. And he gets ahead of Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Shaqiri, though, that free kick, bro. It's the first one he takes, and he puts it on the corner of the post
Yeah.
of the goal. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, and good on Klopp for noticing that that Southampton was already started to figure out Shaqiri, so he took him off for the second half,
Yeah,
so
Yep.
he could solidify the midfield.
and gave Milner more minutes, which was good. I mean, we got a good league game this week. We're gonna see. Hopefully, he plays and has a good starting role.
Well, we'll see
for the
because
EFL. And then we
we
play
got
Chelsea,
Chelsea
yeah.
twice.
Exactly.
So-
So it was a good, solid performance. I'm happy. To be honest with you, part of the second half I was a little bored, but that's a good sign. We're up 3-0. There's no room for commotion, no room to worry. We're set to go. So everybody chill the second half, and let's look forward to the following games because we've got some hard games coming up.
And if you guys see Eric's a little down because he dropped Mo Salah and Mo Salah scored.
I just don't understand like why. I mean, but like, that's what I wouldn't be mad if it was like a Mo Salah goal from like last season where he like was looking like Messi. But today was a tap in, so I was like, nah, whatever. I mean, I'm
Sorry, you got it.
So if
Points
he
are
had put-
points.
So if he had put away those other two goals,
that'd be sick as fuck.
And you had him as captain, right? Or you had Mane as captain?
I had Mane as captain. Didn't do anything. I didn't even notice in the first half. I didn't even know he was playing.
You messaged me and said, why is Mane getting subbed in? I'm like, dude, Keita just got subbed in. Mane's been on the whole time. You're like, really? I didn't even see him.
I didn't.
Come on,
I didn't
bro.
see him all the whole game. He was
yeah,
like-
Mane was a little
He wasn't in scoring, but
no.
Then again, I
you know
wasn't-
what it
I
was?
wasn't watching it
They
forward.
switched him. They switched him onto the right side, and he was pretty much invisible.
yeah. He's been playing in the left side for like what, season and a half now?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while, so.
In my head, I was looking like, oh, no money. I guess they're trying to get us a lot of goals and get his confidence back. But I guess he was playing the whole time.
They were getting close though. They were. There wasn't any kind of like, I'm gonna be greedy and try to take a goal. They were trying to. You could see that Klopp probably told them this week, you guys gotta assist each other and stop trying to overscore each other. So
Yeah.
hopefully that turns into something moving forward. But
Is
It's all good.
Is that what you think he said or is that what he said?
I think I'm pretty sure that's what he said. That's what my opinion of what happened because you could see them trying to assist each other more this game, rather than other games where they would like not give the pass that was clear. So maybe this time they were overdoing it, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather have that.
It's funny you say that because they said a similar thing about Inter. Well, we'll get to that later.
Oh,
Between
really?
Icardi and Milan. So,
Oh,
yeah.
alright. That's it.
I like that.
Next we have Cardiff City, Man City. I think he wants some more wine there, right?
I know. I was gonna say cheers, but let me get it first.
While you guys do that, let me take my sip.
What is that?
The fruit in the wine? No idea.
What is that? Milk?
$3 chucks.
That's tannins. I have no idea about wines, you can see. But against Cardiff City and Man City,
Yeah,
which I have no
that's
idea
right.
what happened to Cardiff City, 5-0. Mkhitaryan had, wow,
Mahrez.
biased. Gundogan had a phenomenal game.
Mahrez
Yes.
had a phenomenal.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Mahrez
Mahrez.
had a
Yeah,
phenomenal-
Mahrez.
they both did.
Yeah, they both did actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just,
Noel
just,
De Bruyne-
just when you think something's happening with Man City,
Nah.
5-0.
I was looking at the table.
Our guy Fernando learned that the hard way because he actually placed the bet.
On Cardiff.
And on Cardiff because he was like, oh, they're in a slump.
Yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne, and
Yeah.
then 5 goals.
I was looking at the table and I'm like, all right, cool, Liverpool's doing good. But if we drop points for any reason, all of a sudden City goes into first place. Even if we tie, because their goal difference is already beating ours. It's like, seriously? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
It's so difficult.
it's starting to look like the La Liga, where like dropping a point is crucial.
Exactly.
So, and I mean, I think the league will be tested or determined by the face-offs that Liverpool and Man City are gonna have against each other.
Yeah, because I mean, like we all can talk about Liverpool, and we all can talk about Chelsea and like Manchester United and Arsenal being good. But we all know Man City is Man City, and
I mean, they're the champions for a reason, but then again, Liverpool did get to the Champions League final for a reason. So,
It's interesting. It's gonna. I want to see where Man City is gonna be at the end of the season. If they're fighting for Champions League positions, are they gonna let the league go?
yeah.
I'm curious about that. I don't know if Pep would let it happen, but I wonder if the players would. So
We'll find out. I'm not sure when they're scheduled to play. Do you guys have that off the top of your head?
nah,
No.
top of my head, I don't know.
But Liverpool do have a hard schedule coming up, so I don't know what's about Liverpool again, but we're talking about Man City.
no. But that being said, Cardiff. The one thing I did hear about Cardiff is they were joking amongst themselves, the players and the coach and all that. I wonder if we're gonna be able to keep a single-digit scoreline this week. They actually thought. I mean, they were joking about it, but for you to like, that's when you know your level. Like, all right, it's not professional, but it was actually a joke they were making. So, I think they knew they were gonna get.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't really hear that if you're
Maybe as a
so
fan,
So
but
the first Liverpool Man City one is gonna be October 7th.
oh, that's right. It's in 2 weeks after Chelsea. We see Man City, so
I think with
it's
like
coming up.
the hard games with Man City, they're kind of spread out.
That's good. These
Cause-
room to
Yeah,
their
so
points.
they play Liverpool, then they go on to play Burnley, Shakhtar, and then after that they go against Spurs.
All right. Depending on where Spurs is at that point, so
So then
it gets interesting.
so then like in November they play against Manchester United,
Oh, they're spread out.
and
They're
then
good.
Oh,
in
that's
December
good.
they play Chelsea.
That's
So
good.
they're playing difficult teams like once a month.
Yeah. And their group
Good
is
break.
difficult, so
That wraps up. I mean, Cardiff City kind of made fun of they showed their
True colors.
true colours,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. They know they're fighting above their weight, but it's fine. I mean,
But as a fan, you don't want to hear that, but whatever. They're still professionals.
Exactly.
And we're not. We're on the bench. Lastly, we'll go just quickly go over today's game, Arsenal. All right.
what do you think? Honestly, Torreira started. How do you feel? Are you happy?
What I think is I never should have dropped fucking Lacazette.
Yeah.
Damn it!
And Aubameyang.
I dropped him. Yeah.
Yeah, I personally like Torreira. I would have him over Xhaka.
But they
and-
played side by side today, right?
Yes, and I would want Torreira and Xhaka. I'm sorry, Torreira and don't
Guendouzi?
start together.
Good,
Yeah,
okay.
start
Alright.
together because Xhaka, you saw how many balls you just gave away,
Give it away.
and just
Gave it away.
and they just led to so many opportunities. Like why? I don't understand. He scores one screamer a season because he has a 5-year contract. Like, bro. But with that being said, we got the win. Aubameyang had a goal. Lacazette had a goal. He could have had 2 goals, but
He made it up with the second one though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a hell of a goal. That was a hell of a goal. So.
I'm not. Like I said, this
All
is
right.
our first year.
So
What
you
about
do-
Peter
so-
Cech though?
He was phenomenal today.
So what's
Phenomenal.
gonna happen? Your
I still think that was going to be Europa and Cup.
Alright. Okay.
So you're starting to notice differences between Arsene Wenger, Arsenal, and then
Yes, a lot more passing. It's not so attacking. Attack. It's more like spread out the field, which I like. But
a
that's,
lot of wing play. I
Yeah.
noticed that.
yeah, with Turin and Montreal.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot. I'm just not confident in defense though. Like that's.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
so
that was bad.
was Socrates like a scare or what was
Purchase?
going on? Huh?
Purchase?
No.
Or-
He
no,
got subbed
He
off
got
after
he got
36.
subbed off. Like that.
Oh
He got
no!
hurt.
It was. I think it was like he got need.
Oh, so
Dead
that
leg.
like-
Dead leg.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think it was that bad. It should be fine, but regardless, he still wasn't playing that good. Our defense has been horrible. That's pretty much it. Czech was saving our ass left and right today, so. But not, I think the good note, we've got the W. Lacazette and Aubameyang had a good game.
and I enjoy seeing Everton lose. So.
Yeah, Ray Charles was eating us up alive too, scaring me. But what I was saying is that with Unai Emery, it is his first season, so I'm not expecting like dramatic changes. Everybody does take time transition. So
Here's a little plus for you. You guys are above Manchester United now.
leading to what we are going to discuss into more detail, the Watford Man United game, which ended in a draw.
Okay, I just want to say, the city of Manchester cannot beat Wolves. They can?
Oh, good
Right.
Good point.
Yeah. So right now,
So is it-
Manchester is orange because they can't beat them.
Is it time to say that Watford is actually a pretty good squad, or is just Manchester, just...
Wolves.
Oh, that's a good question.
Sorry, Wolves.
No, but didn't Watford beat? Oh no, Manchester beat Watford. That's right. That was
Don't mind me, I'm getting confused.
But yeah, no,
Don't mind.
Wolves. You know what was funny? They were talking before the game that the coach for Wolves won the Champions League with Porto when Mourinho was coach. Yeah,
Oh.
they showed a picture and everything. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. It's like, and the guy knew his tactics. Like he managed to get the 1-1. Hell, take it home. So good call for him. Good shout, but
Yeah.
they couldn't do it. And Manchester was struggling at the end. I only saw about the last 10 minutes, and they wanted it so bad, but it wasn't that quality where you think like a Barcelona or a Real Madrid, where you're like, okay, it could happen in the last 30 seconds. They're that good.
There's no
It's
further
not the-
time.
Exactly. It's
Of
not the time of Fergie where they would score in the last,
Fergie time.
second.
Cause I was at work, so like when I'm at work, I'm only able to watch one game at a time. Cause at least
Me
when
too.
I'm home,
Me too.
I can have a game on TV and a game on my phone,
Exactly,
and I'm
yes.
able to watch both games. So
You
I'm
want
home-
to announce it that you watch at least only one game at a time at work?
Yeah.
What? How about you let them know that you have to set up multiple phones? You gotta get your boys there.
Nah.
Set them up on the app. Yo, how's it going in that game?
Yeah, for real.
So like it's kind of difficult. So I would like watch the game, and once the game like starts slowing down, I go back to see like the scores and shit to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So I saw Manchester United score, and I was like, it should be a walk in the park for them. And I see Wolves score, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. That fuck happened.
But that's a bad tactics that Mourinho employs. I think like any team can score in his league, and yeah, okay, I don't know. Maybe in the past few years the league got more competitive because freaking Wolves put goals in.
Did you see the goal?
I didn't see the goal, but I mean,
You gotta watch it. We'll
it's,
watch
it's
it.
quality. I mean that's quality. Where a team that just won promotion can go up against these big teams and put in tying performances.
So this is the question: are you gonna sack or not? And everybody's mind. I'm still waiting until winter.
That's a lot of money, man. If he gets sacked,
Yeah.
I
you
mean,
still have to pay him out.
can you imagine the board letting United and below Europa?
Oh, and they're in the Europa League spots right now. It could happen.
It could, but
it
I
can't.
doubt.
It's not gonna happen, but
Oh, but let's be
if there's
honest.
no progress.
Okay. Sarri was Sarri's in Europa, and he was expected to
Be sacked.
I mean, if
not make it this
Yeah,
season. He said
yeah.
he needed 6 months.
If it gets to the point where Manchester United can beat top tier teams and bottom tier teams, then obviously that's a problem.
Yes.
Because they've already lost to Spurs. I'm not entirely sure who they got next as a top tier team.
Not a clue. Not a
Uh,
clue. But right now,
but if
every
they
team
start-
they're facing is a top tier team for them because
Apparently.
they can't beat. Okay, they beat Watford, they lost to Spurs, and they can't beat Wolves.
I don't know. I mean,
Have you guys heard any of his an interview of
no.
him? I'm so curious to
It
hear.
annoyed me. He annoys me, but.
So exhausting. He's so exhausting.
I mean, I feel bad for the club itself and the fans. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to Watford.
I don't feel bad for the fans.
Yeah, so starting in October, they play.
I'm happy.
He's happy.
Yeah, so as I was gonna say before, their schedule starting starting in October is gonna be pretty difficult for them because they're gonna start
Why is
off
that?
playing Champions League against Valencia, and then that weekend going against Newcastle. Then after that against Chelsea, Juve, Everton,
All right.
So they have a tough coming up too.
Yeah,
and they get a little break with Bournemouth barely to go back to play against Juve.
And
The
where does that
Manchester-
take us?
and
Where do
then
we
the
end up at the
Manchester
end?
Derby.
What is that? Manchester Derby. When is it?
So Manchester Derby is November 11th, and then the game against Valencia is October 2nd.
So this is all soon.
Yeah.
This is all soon.
The next 8 weeks. So you
United-
gotta be prepared.
So pretty much, I guess after that is gonna see if Mourinho keeps his job or not.
Yeah.
It's going to be a roller coaster ride,
Yeah.
so hold on to your hats, boys.
Good to go.
Lastly, we're gonna go over for Prem is the Chelsea West Ham game, tied 0-0, leaving one team not only is undefeated, but perfect start.
Perfect start is winnings, yeah.
Perfect start. We conceded only 2 goals, and oh yeah, wait, this is a Liverpool conversation. Sorry, guys. Chelsea today was pushing.
Honestly, I was like, oh yeah, really? Go ahead.
Chelsea was trying hard today, man. But finally, Pellegrini, I think, has figured out how to use his team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what, he got a good result last week.
Yeah.
He he kept the tied for first place in check. I mean, that's what you got to do. The only difficult part was that when you're bringing a team that wants to hold the ball into fruition, Pellegrini needed time, and luckily they gave him the time. They gave him the first 5 games to figure it out, because usually they don't give you too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They usually resort to, okay, you're out of here. Let's find a big head, a gravy. Who's a big head?
Oh, Big Sam?
There you go, Big Sam.
Big head.
Big Sam.
There you go.
Yeah, Sam Robinson.
So, good on West Ham. Good job.
I mean, yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, it's. I think it was bound to happen. Everybody was expecting a slow start from Chelsea. I think we're finally might be seeing what they slacking with this out of West Ham. Cause I mean, honestly, I had this game going Chelsea's way. And
I did too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think Chelsea was gonna drop points today.
But I mean, it was a good performance overall. The game was kind of slow. It didn't have too much action going on. Few shots, few great saves.
Yeah.
Aside from that,
Fabianski did great.
Yeah,
he saw the shot from Berkeley that was like, oh.
I think this was the first time that Sarri couldn't play Sarri ball though, because it really wasn't really expansive. It wasn't.
No.
They weren't connected.
They were trying to go through the middle. They were trying to drive through the middle, and it wasn't happening.
It wasn't happening.
Yeah.
Whoever picked up Hazard this week, I did it. Did you? Bunch of people did. Oh.
I dropped Salah for Hazard.
Okay, all right. So you lost on both ends.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Why am I here?
Why was me?
Why was me?
So
We'll
that,
get to that.
that ends our Prem discussion now. And before we end this segment, I do want to quickly go over this.
Nuggets of all Spurs.
What, that they fucking won?
Good on them. Whatever. They're spuds.
Alright,
They're gonna spud it out.
Right,
Yeah.
the score? I mean, that's
2-1.
2-1.
2-1. Yeah,
was
Brighton
it?
got one back at the end, which was very impressive. Glenn Murray, come on, dude. You cost me points.
Yeah, I mean, Hurricane had a penalty, and
That's
Hurricane
it.
had a penalty.
Leonard had a goal, which I think he's still overrated, but
Hey, that's 2 goals in 2 games. And he's taking them well, so we'll see if he starts getting a starting lineup.
I don't know. They needed the best player to sit in that stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So he got into
Oh,
conversation. I wanted to,
and
which now we'll talk about now. So,
I found out why they're having issues.
what?
It's because they were being cheap.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a good conversation to have. We'll hold it off for another time, but
What? Wait, what?
the reason that the stadium's gotten delayed is because they were being real cheap with the construction costs. So it's delaying them more because they didn't plan it out right.
I
It's
know.
more complicated than that, but
I know Spurs is gonna have a difficult time right now because there's a tour going. I don't know what musical act is using Wembley now.
they're not playing at Wembley.
So they can't play at Wembley. They're gonna
They're-
be playing at MK Dons.
Yes, they gotta use an NK Dons team. Oh.
So this is a lot. There's more to it. We'll put this. Actually, I'll use this as a segue to this.
There you go.
The Wheel of Fortune. There'll be a picture on Instagram. I'll put all that in the description below as far as our social outlets. But the way I'm gonna describe this to you guys, this is just a demo for today. Obviously, you see multiple colors. Red has Eric's red card. Purple has pancakes before Sunday's game.
You know, you could turn the wheel. You
I
don't
know,
have to turn your
I
head.
was going to.
You're like not even
It's
talking
still,
to
it's still at an angle. Blue is Fernando's header. Green is Triple G versus Canelo. Yellow is best space to film. And pink is Sunday league refs. So the way it's gonna work, we're gonna actually have things like this every episode or every now and then, and you guys give us your input on what you want to see on here. It can be like a little dare, Nothing like hot sauce. Keep that stuff away from us.
We're done. We're done.
Done with that for now. You want to give us a little break?
Why watch the last episode if you don't believe us?
Exactly.
Yes, and you'll see in the description as well. But yeah, so you guys give it. Let us know what you want us to put on here. We're gonna fill this up with all your ideas as well, and we're gonna give it a little run next segment. So if you want to catch that, watch our next video, and we'll see you soon. Peace.